What's up, Divine Souls? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Loretta, the Infinite Healer, and you are now tuned into Infinite Healing. Hey, how y'all doing? We are here for another daily message from the Most High, from your guides. If you are new to this space, I want to say welcome, and thank you for choosing to come on in to this healing house. Thank you for choosing your own healing. Thank you for choosing yourself. If you are a current subscriber, I want to say gratitude. Okay, honey? Gratitude, because you've been rocking with me, supporting this channel, liking, commenting, and sharing with others to subscribe. And I'm so thankful. And I just want to say gratitude. Gratitude and thank you to you. I am going to pray us into this sacred space, and then I'm going to deliver the message that the Most High has for us during this time. Divine Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest side of life, gratitude for your unconditional love. Thank you for blessing this space, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you for using me. Thank you for entrusting me to deliver your messages truly, authentically, and clearly. Thank you for leading all of those who need to hear this message to this sacred space, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you for your healing. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your love. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, for helping us through and bringing us through that in which we thought we wouldn't even make it through. We thank you for our genuine connection and love with you, Divine Holy Spirit. We thank you for deepening our relationship with you and with ourselves. Thank you for hearing our prayers, and not only hearing them, Divine Holy Spirit, but answering them. Help us to trust in our intuition, Divine Holy Spirit, and follow your direction. Gratitude for the plan and the will that you have in our lives. In your great name we pray and say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I heard water. 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 Right when I was finished, I heard water. So I'm going to go grab some. Water is very cleansing. Water is very healing. You can program water. Hello, Grand Rising, beautiful Jen. How are you? You can program water. It's raining over here, and I just had a sip of water. Wow, look at that. I love the rain. Last night, it rained outside, and it was so beautiful. I just took my hands over my balcony and just let them rain over my hands, and then I took it and I rubbed my hands like this, and I wiped it away. I would just take the water and I would just wipe away all the stuck and stagnant energy, all the fear and the doubt I have in me, all the shame that I carry with me. I just took it and I just wiped it off. I just kept wiping and wiping away. And water is very healing. Water is very cleansing. Water is very powerful. Water is an essential element of who we are. What's up, Robina? How you doing, gorgeous? It's an essential element. It makes up who we are, and it makes up the world as well. And so it's important for you to have water to stay hydrated, but it's also important for you to connect with water. If you are in the Infinite Healing Circle, I was talking about using the tools today for our journal exercise. Is going to happen in exactly 1 hour from now. So if you are not a part of the Infinite Healing Circle community and you would like to join us, we are taking the next 10 days to dedicate those days to the Most High God, to surrendering what it is that we have been trying to let go of. We're going to go ahead and hand it over to God. And during this time, we're going to deepen our relationship with God through prayer, through meditation, through journaling, through whatever feels good to us personally, right? But water, right? So one of the tools that I said that you should bring or could bring if you feel called to do so is water. And really what I'm seeing is programming the water. So what I'm seeing is someone holding water or us holding water and then speaking life into our water. or speaking our worries. So you may start with speaking your worries into the water first. Speaking your fears and your doubts, your shame, those things that kind of weigh on you, putting them in the water. Or perhaps you like to journal first, and so you want to write it all out. But then you're going to take that and you're going to put it in the water. The same way in which we burn it in fire, you're going to put it in the water. You'll let the water dissolve it and wash it away. You know, water, after it sits in here for a while, it'll just decay. Dissipate. What's the word I'm looking for? Dissolve. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I see that happening. And then in regards to filling your cup back up, because once you release, right, you want to let go, then you want to fill yourself back up. I see you speaking words of affirmation. If, again, you are in the Infinite Healing Circle, you may benefit from watching Aisha Noel. She does a lot of, she's on YouTube. She does a lot of affirmations. And I want to say for Black women. I'm not really sure who this is, but I really felt a Black woman when I was speaking these affirmations. And so Aisha Noel, Ayesha, Ayesha Noelle, and she is on she's on YouTube. I really see like maybe taking 10 minutes and just repeating those affirmations that you feel called to with her, and just speaking them into the water. And then after you speak them into the water, drinking that water, because remember, water holds memory. So whatever it is that you are directly speaking into this water, it's being held here, and when you put it in your body, it is going to surge, pulsate, radiate all throughout your body, and that is what you want. And honestly, I would do that, especially like maybe you're not joining us, but maybe that's what you need to do for the next 10 days. Maybe that's one way for you to heal the next 10 days. Okay. I also see water gazing. So if you've been called to stare into water, Spirit may be working on your gift of sight. So I do want to let you know that you may see images in the water. Kind of like this is giving me like tea leaf reading type energy. So yeah, staring into the water. You may also find this to be an emotional releasing for you. I'm sensing the heart chakra, staring into the water. Listen, if you've been called to take baths, and there are comments down below, I'm going to read them in a second. I'm just staring in the water. Answer. I really want to answer for my dad, but I can't. Dang, I sent him my love though. What was I about to say? Oh, if you've been called to take multiple baths throughout the day, if you've been called to take multiple showers throughout the day, if you're like, I just took a shower 10 minutes ago, why do I feel like I need to take a shower again? Take the damn shower. It's like, take the damn shower. Stop talking about, oh, but it's the water bill, and oh, who gonna do this? And take the damn shower. If you feel the need you need more rest throughout the day, you need more rest, get rest. Sleep. Give your body what it needs. Your body, the reason why you are feeling these things, the reason why you feel this is because this is actually what you need to give yourself. The problem is not that you don't know. The problem is that you don't like following through, and you don't follow through. And then you wonder, well, why am I so tired? Oh, why I still feel like I'm working through this issue? And it's because you have to trust in your intuition, that when your intuition is telling you, get up and take a bath, get up and do some yoga, go to the gym, do this, do that, you have to follow through with it. You have to be consistent. And that's one thing I literally prayed for. I was like, oh, God, help me to be consistent in this space. Probably me, because I was wondering about either writing mine or looking some up. No, definitely go to, Robina, I would challenge you, write some down that you feel called to do. A lot of the affirmations that I write, they come from my own spirit. But then there are plenty, and I mean, there are millions of affirmations out there. Okay, there may be even some that you see that you end up rewriting for yourself, because listen, that's how it works. So, yeah, definitely check her out. All right, let's pull some cards. Honey, honey. Getting into the vortex now. I have not used this. A deck of 60 relationship cards. And the relationship that we're talking about is the relationship with yourself. We're talking about the relationship you have with the Most High God. We're talking about the relationship you have with your ancestors. The relationship you have with your guides. Relationship. Yes, honey. Go ahead, Robina. Causing pain for others would attract pain to me. So I'm not gonna keep this out very long, but I feel like clearly it had to make itself known. Like this whole deck right here is a story for somebody, but I'm not gonna read them all. I will say this: if you are intentionally causing pain to someone because someone is intentionally causing pain to you, please know that it will come back to you. It says causing pain for others would attract pain for me. So you get what you put out. Not only do those being punished against feel the pain, but those doing the punishing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are punished against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. So if there is, and there is a balance, right? Because maybe you feel some type of way towards somebody, because I do feel this, like, I felt this as in a relationship, should I stay or should I go? So this could be like, okay, well, now we being petty to each other. What they say, relationships I don't want clarified, those that I do want. So I do feel like somebody may be in a relationship that's a situationship where you're figuring out, where do I go? And right now you're trying to find this balance between, like, I love this person, but I hate this person right now. Now, I hate is a very strong word, but I very much dislike this person right now for how it is that they're making me feel. Someone, this could be a lot of projecting behavior that really what's happening is how that person is feeling on the inside, they're projecting towards you. So if someone is accusing you of cheating, they're projecting their own insecurities or their own dishonest ways onto you. And a lot of us, remember, there was a saying going around for a long time, like, oh, I'm petty Betty. Oh, I'm petty Betty. I'm not saying that being petty is always the right to go. I wouldn't even say be petty. I'm going to tell you to heal that shit and work through that shit, or leave this person alone. I really think that's what you're being guided to do. I also feel like you know this, but you haven't taken time to really clarify based off of what you've been through, what you don't want, and then what you do want. Based off of what you've been through and the experiences that you had, you now know what you no longer want to experience. There's that balance again with the white and the black. And now that you have experienced the dark, you can now imagine, you can now dream up, you can now create what it is that you do want. And that's what Spirit is trying to get you to see. Spirit is not trying to get you to stay stuck in this dark energy of I don't have and I'm lacking and this person hurt me and victim mentality, but to use what it is, to use this as your motivation to now create what it is that you want. So let's see. Yeah, that's not right. Let's see, Divine Holy Spirit, what is the overall message that you have for the collective at this time? Again, if you are free at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, please join us in the Infinite Healing Circle on Facebook. It is via Facebook, where we will take a good 45 minutes to an hour to journal and to spend time with God. Now, I will be silent. Right, you may hear my book bag and my book bag. You may hear my music in the background, but it will be very low and settled because y'all know Facebook is doing the most. But it really is just a time for those who are joining the 10 Days of Divine Connection to hold ourselves accountable and spend time journaling and really, aligning ourselves with understanding what is it that we're feeling, what is it that we want, and where is it that we're going, why we're even participating in this challenge, and why we feel the need to be called here now. So the overall energy right now is feeling negative emotions means I am launching requests. Feeling negative emotions means that I am launching requests. I need understanding. As more people observe hardships and strike a tense, resistant pose, and therefore disallow their own well-being, others use them as their reason to do the same. And in a very short time, a very negative pattern of resistance can sweep through your population. The good news is that in this scenario, is that in every moment that every person is feeling negative emotion about the economic state, The good news in this scenario is that in every moment that every person is feeling negative emotion about the economic state, vibrational requests for more abundance are launched, and those requests are heard clearly and responded to immediately by source. One of the things that we are going to be speaking about, or one of the things that we're working on, is prayer, right? Sending out requests. And I don't know if I've said this here, but I've said this before. Sometimes our prayers are not when we sit down on our bed and our hands are in prayer position and we're on our knees and we are praying. Sometimes prayer don't look like that. Sometimes prayer just looks like the things that you are launching out in your mind. And that is basically what Spirit is saying. Based off of the feelings that you have been feeling, based off of what it is that you have been feeling inside of you, you are now sending out new heart desires to the universe. And these heart desires are being heard and they are being answered. You are calling them in. But based off these heart desires, and I'm going to use the person, because I don't know if this was one person or whomever, but I'm going to use the individual whose energy showed up in regards to that reading, in regards to that love reading just a second ago. The emotions that you feel that you know you don't like in this connection, whether this be a love connection, whether this be a family connection, like you and your sister, you and your mom, you and your cousin, whomever, whether this be a work connection, you and a boss, you and a colleague, whatever this relationship is, based off of what you are experiencing and the things that you do not want, you are sending out energetic messages to the universe, to the Most High God, to your guides, to yourself. You are energetically sending out a vibrational frequency request for more. When you send out that request for more, that prayer is answered. Sometimes it's a wait, sometimes it's a no, and sometimes it's a yes. Sometimes it's a not right now. Sometimes it's a, well, you got to do this in order to do this. Compromise is involved. I know for sure whoever is resonating with this card, where feeling negative emotions means that you are launching out requests, that you are asking for more. I know that more is being required of you. I know that for a fact. That you're asking for more and God is asking more of you. And what God is asking you to do is to get out of the way. To pray over your negative thoughts. To ask for help. To pray for strength. To pray for action. That when a negative thought, when negative energy comes into your sacred space, that you banish it, that you tell that shit to get up out of here. So if a negative thoughts come up in your mind, then you say, this is what I know to be true. If you've made up your mind that it is best for you to leave this relationship, leave this partnership, whatever it is, and then this person tries gaslighting you and telling you, oh, no, you should stay. Oh, no, we're doing this. Oh, we're going to do this. I promise it's going to get better. But you've been in this cycle for 3 years now, for 2 years now, for 20 years now, and it's still the same shit. God is requiring more of you. You can't keep asking God based off the emotional garbage that you keep receiving to save you from this situation when you choose not to save yourself. So more is being required of you. To whom much is given, much is required. And it's required that you step up. Removing resistance. Gratitude spirit. Removing resistance. Pray that you get out of your own way. Pray that you get out of your own head. Pray that you allow that which is bigger than you, if you believe in that which is bigger than you, to take over. Allow yourself to rely on strength that you don't think you have. You do have more than enough. But if you feel like you don't have it right now, then ask for it. But it's definitely going to require you to step up. The Moonology dead. Maybe two. Maybe two, boo. Time for healing. I'm seeing a lot of purple, a lot of blue. So this is a lot of authentic communication between you and the divine. A lot of authentic communication between you and your higher self. You are being shifted to go into the direction of that which makes you happy. The answers that you need are coming. Ooh, let's see. Okay, another shuffle, they said. If you are watching this video and you kind of feel a little stressed, a little anxious, you're feeling a little nervous, you're feeling like, oh, what is she going to say next? Or, you know, just some anxiety, I want you to take a moment to just breathe. Let's do that right now. Just take a moment to just breathe. Breathe in through your nose and feel it in your belly more so than you do in your chest and in your shoulders. And then breathe out through your mouth. And let's do that 3 times. Maybe release with a sigh if you're really feeling like, I just really need to let this go. What you'll notice is the tension on your shoulders begin to remove itself, begin to release. And I also feel like maybe take the time to do that more, especially when you're in moments like this, when you're feeling your anxiety and your stress, when you're just feeling it become a little overwhelming and consuming. Breathe, baby, breathe. And I feel like that's a nurturer telling you that this is somebody's guide. Breathe, baby, breathe. Breathe through this moment. It's like somebody coaching someone through a birth. Like, breathe, honey, you got this. You really do have to tune in with your breath. I have this book, and I guess God is telling me I need to break it out myself because I haven't read it in a couple days. I haven't read it in maybe about a week, actually. My books, they kind of circulate depending on very stressed and anxious and nervous. Jennifer, I want you to keep breathing. I'll continue to talk, but I just want you to keep breathing. Are you at the gym? Did you tell me you were at the gym? No, you said it's raining. You just had a sip of water, so you're home. But it is a weekday, so are you on your way to work? But I do want you to breathe. And let's actually do this one. Overcoming your fears. This is the one Spirit is going to lead me to. Jen, can you message me on WhatsApp and I'll send this to you. I'll take pictures and send it to you. It is page 66 and 67. And it says, taking 20 connected nose breaths is a gentle process that helps restore harmony to the body and mind by creating a space between you and feelings of uncertainty, insecurity, and panic. You imagine yourself breathing out fear and anxiety and breathing in peace and safety, which moves you beyond a pattern of negative thoughts and draining feelings. Oh, you are at the gym. Okay. I felt like you were at the gym. And then I have this too. It says breathe in peace, and breathe out blessings. So also I would encourage you to do that one too. That's another one, just breathing that in and breathing it out. Need to know benefits: liberation, confidence, centered energy, focused thought, mental clarity, rejuvenation, a sense of personal empowerment. The time, it says 1 to 3 minutes, and you can do this several times throughout the day as needed. You're going to sit, stand, or lay down comfortably. Close your eyes and focus ahead of you and keep your spine straight. 1. Decide how strong the fear sensation in your body is in your body at this moment. And on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is hardly causing a problem and 10 is highly problematic. So first they have you getting a sense of awareness of where you are on your fear scale. Then 2, breathing through the nose. Connect your inhale to your exhale with no gap. So that means that as soon as you breathe in, you're going to breathe right back out. That's all that means. Take 4 breaths, then make the 5th longer and more exaggerated. This completes one set. So take 4 breaths, then make the 5th longer and more exaggerated. I don't know if I just did that myself, and I have no clue if you actually heard me. I don't know if that actually worked. Not that if it actually worked, but I don't know if my model was any benefit. I don't know if my model was any benefit because I'm pretty sure you couldn't see me nor hear me. And my phone is dying, of course. Okay. So that just means you'll take 4 breaths. So breathe regularly 4 times, but then on the 5th time, you're going to breathe in just longer and more like, because it should be more exaggerated. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Repeat this set of 5 breaths 3 more times, then make 20 connected breaths in all. So then you're just going to breathe, repeat, back to back 20 times. So it probably doesn't have to be that rushed, but that's me not leaving a gap. Use the fingers or your hands to count, to help you keep count. And you see, I was doing that because there was no other way for me to do that. When you have completed a 20 breath cycle, assess how you feel and rate the fear sensation. If the fear still feels strong, complete another cycle. Breathe. Then I feel like you're gonna have to do 2 or 3 of these cycles. And it's just until your body comes familiar with the type of breath. Keep breathing this way until the fear feels more manageable. When you are ready, let your breathing return to normal. Okay? So breathing techniques. Again, this is called A Little Book of Self-Care, Breathwork, by Natalie West Mascot Brown. Use the power of breath to energize your body and focus your mind. West Mascot. Whatever. All right. So, yeah. Take time to breathe. And this should be a daily practice. So let's see what else we got. I do hope that, because the next part was work through your fears. So I do hope that taking that time just now to breathe, or taking time to breathe, that it does bring you the balance. And so meditation is needed. It's so important. I was laying in bed today and I was getting so annoyed with myself because I like to meditate a certain way. Which I like to play the music, and then I want the music to be a certain sound, and I want to hear certain flutes and certain instruments. And today it was playing music, and I was so annoyed. Now it was playing good music that I listen to all the time, but I didn't want to. I just wanted to hear the sounds, and then I kept hearing Spirit say, "You're being resistant. I'm setting this up for you because I know what's best for you right now, and you're being resistant because you want what you want. Loretta, just surrender to what it is. You don't have to control every little thing. Let it be. And when I say I took a nap, so if you were in the group and you realized I didn't come on at 3 o'clock and had to push it back to 6, that's why, because I did that meditation. And when I say baby got some good sleep, that was sleep in my spirit, in my soul. My mom called me, I jumped up out of my sleep. Oh my God. So I said, oh Lord, I done missed it. And then I just thought, well, because I needed that rest. I really did. And for some of you, you may be called to rest. Let's see, Spirit. What do you got? All right, I'll get it. Meditate and contemplate. I don't really want to repeat myself. So if there's anything new, I feel like that's what that whole breathwork session was about. And we're talking about the importance of it. Because, see, the contemplation is the thing that you do in your brain constantly, daily. You're always contemplating. You're always going back and forth with yourself in your mind. In order for you to have clarity, in order for you to see the newness, in order for there to be a new beginning, in order for you to have enlightenment in this dark space, because in order for you to have enlightenment in this dark space, you need to meditate. And I saw your commitment is being tested hard, and I think this is about your commitment to yourself and staying committed to yourself, even when you feel like it's not working. Like, I could have easily said during that meditation, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to go to sleep. But I said, no. I'm going to work through this because I promised myself that I was going to meditate no matter the circumstances. Then we have look at the bigger picture. And I think this is why the commitment, they want another card with that and they want it to be a tarot card. Expect powerful change. You are going through a shift, an eclipse inside of you where you are no longer being able to hide. There's a lot of purples here. This is a lot of crown chakra activity. What does that mean when I say crown chakra activity? There's a lot of divine information. There's a lot of divine power. Powerful change. There's a lot of cosmic information. Cosmic energy around you right now. God energy around you right now. Your intuition is very much heightened. Your dreams may be very much heightened. Your senses... You may be like, no one's cooking chicken, but you smell chicken. You have seen like, oh, I thought somebody was sitting there. Oh, I thought I just saw. Also, if you are experiencing that, Spirit is saying that if you're having fears due to that, and trust me, I understand that. If you're having fears due to some of these spiritual abilities that you have, the meditating is going to help with that. The meditating is going to help with that. And that is a lot of powerful change. So I completely understand. Trust me. I'm not the one to sit up here and be like, oh no, don't be scared. I mean, I'm gonna tell you not to be scared and shit. Because you need to know that you're protected and that you should be like faithful and understanding that the Most High God has you. But I would be lying up here if I didn't say that even with all the gifts and the talents that I had, that I don't be in here being like a little scared bitch. I'll be like, y'all better stop making noises in my house now. Okay? I've had so many dreams in the past 2 weeks. Yes, honey. Are you writing your dreams down, Jen? Because you know those dreams are communication. It's messages to you. Y'all said y'all wanted another card for this bigger picture. I'm going to use the chakra card. There's a lot of energetic healing that's happening around you right now. Embrace it is what I heard. Stop denying it and embrace the changes. And allow yourself to be someone completely new. Allow yourself to be taught. Because this is God teaching. This is Spirit teaching the Hierophant. This is, I'm saying you got a lot of God presence around you. A lot of benevolent beings around you. And they're teaching you. And so teaching you in the spirit world looks like having dreams, because that's just communication. It's not really what we call the spirit realm. It's literally just us transitioning. Like that's life too. It's just, we think it's a dream because we see this as our reality, but that too is reality as well. Anywho, don't get me started. I just heard your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself. Your wheel of fortune, your commitment to yourself, your will, your drive, your power, what it is that you want for yourself, 2 of Cups, how it is that you want to balance your life. For some of you, you pray to be a certain type of woman. Again, right? I am getting very much, I heard Black Power. So, I do feel like this reading will be very heavy in melanated people. Okay, hello, my people. Hey, King. Hey, Queen. And it's like, listen, when you have had a, what's the mindset I'm looking for? Survival mindset for so long. When you have had a slave mentality for so long, to be able to really come up out of that, that's real power. That is real fucking strength. And I just really see, like, the reason why God is telling you to look at the bigger picture is because you're so much bigger, you're so much brighter, you're so much smarter, you're so much more powerful than who you think you are. And the Most High really wants you to really go for that. That person you see yourself being, that's why it's so important for you to connect to your God version of yourself. That's why the meditation is important, because you're shifting into being a completely different person. Like, I'm shifting into, I'll be glad to get some reading. Jeanette, I will read for you once the collective message is finished. And that's for anyone else who's on here. Your personal reading will happen after the collective message, which will end soon. I'm on the last part of the collective reading. There's a card showing that I need to see. There's this version of yourself that you know already exists. And you've been kind of thinking about, like, how do I become this version of myself? How do I become this great man? How do I become this great woman? And God is saying, stop being stuck in thinking that you got to do so much. You're welcome, honey. So much to be this person. Like, the key to becoming this person is to just be. To take the small steps as you go. Like, when I first transitioned into being vegan, it was in 2012. And from 2012 until, y'all, like, 2020, I was still struggling with eating. That's not to say a chick is not struggling today, but my fridge looks different than what it looked like in 2012. In 2012, I had a lot of canned food, a lot of processed food. And today, if I go open my fridge right now, ain't nothing but bags of fruit in there. If it didn't grow from the earth, it ain't in my fridge. That's progress, and that took me years to do. That took me cleaning out my mindset. That took me surrendering over. That took me fighting cravings. So I want you to be more kind and compassionate to yourself. Be graceful to yourself, because you are doing the hard work. You are becoming, and you have become. You also need to, for some of you, you just need to take a season to just be the person that you are. To learn to be the woman, to learn to be the man that you are today. Thank you, Jen. Yo, low-key, I want to show you my fridge, Jen. I'm not even going to lie. Because when I say, like, Jelly Bean, you're an inspiration. Because you've been doing this for a while now. You already know. You already know. But I really am trying. I'm really trying. Yesterday, I wanted some candy. And I ain't saying I didn't get no candy. I had to keep doing every 10 seconds. I'm like, no, you don't need it right now. No, you don't need it right now. I ate blueberries. I ate some blackberries. I ate some carrots. I ate the things I knew would be like candy before being like, okay, I'm going to go get some processed sugar. She says, show the damn fridge. To the fridge! Oh, shit. To the fridge. So this is my fridge, y'all. Meal of the sun. I try to remind myself to eat healthy meals. And I put my notes and shit. But look at that. Y'all see that? This is like, I've never in my life would have thought this is what my fridge looked like. Because this isn't how I grew up. This isn't how I grew up. Even my freezer. My freezer was full of meats. And you see right now, this is fish. This is a bag of chicken that's been sitting in here for forever because I don't want to freaking eat it. Dumplings, those are bombs though. These are bombs. Kale, spinach, chicken. You know, really trying, really being different, y'all. Really being different. It's a struggle. You know, it's not easy. But I want to tell you for sure that you have all of the strength that you need. Veggie ball cheeses. I would love to tried them. I don't have them yet, but I would love to try them. So yeah, I just want to encourage you, because this is a pattern that has been, in my family and my generation for years, is overeating, eating a lot of heavy foods, a lot of fried foods, and moving to homemade black bean burgers and sweet potato fries. That's different, y'all. So I just want to encourage you that wherever it is that you're going, wherever it is that you are asking the Most High to lead you, it's going to take time, honey. And just be patient with yourself, and just be compassionate with yourself. And all of the small, I don't care how tiny it is, milestones that you reach to celebrate yourself, to celebrate you, to celebrate you. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be in awe with yourself. I want you to be filled up, and I want you to be encouraged, and I want you to be inspired, and I want you to know that you are more than capable, that the strength that you think you do not have, you have it. You have it. Not only do you have it, but then you have spiritual beings. Look at all that light, all that power behind me. Then you have spiritual beings. You have the Most High God. You have angels. You have ancestors. You have your guys. Whoever it is that you rock with. I don't know who you rock with, but I don't leave nobody out. I don't leave nobody out, because what God has told me is that nobody excluded. And that he speaks all languages. She speaks all languages. So I want you to know that you are protected. I want you to know that you are guided. I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know that you have it. And I want you to stop sleeping on yourself. I want you to know that you can do this. And what it looks like for you to do it may not look like, it may not feel like what it does for old girl down the street, for old boy down the street. You are somebody different. You are somebody different. You're so much stronger, so much wiser. Ugh. I hate flies. Then you know. So, okay, let me put this back. Let me put this back. The bigger picture, the Hierophant. Thank you, Spirit. The bigger picture, the Hierophant, is about you and your connection with your higher self. You and your connection with the Most High. You and your connection with your guides. Okay. Jennifer, I don't know if you would like a personal reading online, or if your guys are going to tell you, no. So I'll let you decide if you want to do. So I'll let you decide, Jen, if you want to do your reading here or not, because I don't know what's going on in this chat room. I wasn't paying attention, y'all. Awesome. She said, I decided. Okay, perfect. So I'll do Jen, then I'll do Janelle. Robina, if you're still here, Love Bug, I'll do yours as well. All right, let's start with Jen. Spirit said to clean this up. So I'm going to do that. Jennifer, didn't I tell you somebody was checking you out at that fucking gym? And I think that was a personal conversation I had with you. I don't even think that was that ass getting fat. Also, I'm going to say this because somebody's going to listen to this reading and somebody's going to judge me. And I don't give a fuck. If you don't like the way I read, leave. Period. If you do not like the way I communicate with the Most High, if you do not like what I do, get your ass up out of here. Okay? Because what I don't want to see is while I'm doing somebody's reading, you come up in here and you fucking ruin it with your nasty ass energy. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, get the fuck up out of here now. Don't be a hater. Okay, anywho. Jelly bean. Fat ass. That ass. Okay? I sure will. I will save it. I'll save it. You're welcome, Robina. But yeah, I told you that ass getting fat, girl. I don't know. You be doing squats in the gym? You look good. You look great. Do you feel great? Do you feel great? That's the question. I've been working hard on these buns, okay? And those buns is caking, sis. They caking. Jennifer, you out there showing them what a black goddess look like in Japan. Hello, honey? You look good. I really do think you two should indulge in Aisha Noel's YouTube channel. I think you should do it, Jen. Like, what? Yeah, this gym for you, honey, has got you right in all the right places. I'm lacking sleep, but I feel great when I see these buns and abs, okay? Because, honey, you already had such a beautiful build. And now I know you toning up and strengthening up. I could really see, like, you really shining. You know, I was talking to my cousin. For some women, they're learning to cover up. For some women, they're learning that it's okay to be seen. Whichever one you weren't in as a child is the one you are now stepping into. I subscribe to her per your recommendation. I'll be watching her videos today. Yes! Yes! I do really like her. I don't think she has a lot of videos, but the ones that she has, I absolutely love them. And you know, she don't know me from a can of paint, but I rocks with her. So yeah, Jen. And I know I'm not using any cards. I guess you're not going to use any cards. And I don't know, Jen, does that mean that you haven't been at your altar and you haven't been using any cards? But maybe you don't need to use any cards. I think at your altar, you may need some art. I think you need to start drawing, start painting. At your altar, some water. I see an incense and a candle. Maybe a crystal or two. I definitely see you working with auras again. So your senses may be heightened during this time. You may be talking to somebody and randomly see a color around them. You may be looking at something and randomly see a color around it. What crystal are you walking around with? What crystal do you carry on you? Carrying like a black, if you could get a crystal necklace, a black shungite, black tourmaline, black onyx, something black to wear around your neck. If it could be black and copper, that would be really good for you. Some type of black and copper would be really good. And even if it's not around your neck, if you don't want to do it around your neck, I would see around your wrist. Even an anklet, that's really pretty. Jen, it's important for you to meditate. Meditate, elevate, contemplate. And I see this coming out more artistic than anything else. So playing your guitar. You know, meditation looks different for everybody. Meditation does not look like always being in lotus position. Sometimes it looks like cleaning up your house. Sometimes it looks like going for a walk. Sometimes it looks like reading a good book. And for you, Jen, it looks like using your hands to create something. I also see gaming more, so maybe you need to play your game. Do you have a game? If you have a game, you need to play it. That's that childlike innocence. It's okay for you to have fun. You ain't gotta have the same routine every day. Switch it up a little bit. You're gonna be moving soon. Relax. Please fucking relax about the moving now before bitch. If you don't relax about this moving, sis, relax. Chill. It's gonna happen. Maybe not when you wanted to, but chill. It's gonna happen. Remember how I was talking about, to whom much is given, much is required. They're not gonna move you to this situation, to this new place, until you, in their eyes, handle how you need to handle where you are right now. I don't have any games, but I've been thinking about buying a Nintendo Switch for years. Girl, get your Nintendo Switch. It'll be good for you. Cause can't you carry the Switch with you? She said every day I ask them if I'm moving. You gonna move, but again, to whom much is given, much is required. So if you want to move, right? You got to learn how to deal with noisy neighbors because you're not always going to have peace of mind. Stillness is key. That's a book. Or The Key is Stillness. Lord, I don't know where that book is right now because I'm reading it, so it's not in my living room. It's not in my library. I want to play Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Oh, I gotta hurry up. I gotta go to the healing circle. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, you're going to move, and again, like I said, to whom much is given, much is required, right? So, beautiful Spirit Loves Mary. Hello, you gorgeous, gorgeous goddess, you radiating goddess, you. I want you to know that I miss you so much. I actually was thinking about you today. I was gonna show up at your house. Oh, I do want to say this. If you're listening to this personal reading and it resonates with you, it's because it's supposed to. So if I'm talking to her and it seems like, oh wow, that makes sense for me, it's because your guys are too like, hey, this is for you. So Jeanette, I want you to take that as yourself as well. And if you don't have your journal, honey, get your journal so that you can take notes. Again, I will leave this video up. I'm only going to be on here for another 10 minutes. But yeah, if it resonates, honey, it resonates. That's your guys letting you know, that's your higher self letting you know that you can take that message for yourself. Jennifer, one more thing before I let you go. They just keep saying to whom much is given, much is required. I don't even know if that's a fucking saying, but that's what they said. So again, when you learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn and stop being so fucking, excuse my language, because that's not how I talk to Jennifer, so relax. That's how Jennifer talks to herself. Jennifer, you can be nice to yourself, honey. You could be a friend to yourself. You know that good girlfriend, bitch, treat you the way I would treat you if I was in Japan with you. That's what I want you to do. That's what you do. When you start talking all crazy to yourself, when you start all those fears and those thoughts, what would Loretta say? You know how they be like, what would Jesus do? Be like, what would Loretta do? Don't get me wrong, because you know, Jen knows me on a very personal level. So you know I get crazy too. I be having the same thoughts and shit sometimes. But I want you to know for sure, like, you got this, girl. You got this. Jeanette, did I say you were next? I did, right? Let me just go turn my burger around. I'm hungry. All right. Okay. Jeanette, you still here? Yes, I am tasting one of my sweet potato pies. I'm waiting for Jeanette to say something. You're welcome. I love you so much, Jennifer. I love you so much. She said, sold the damn burger. It's definitely in the oven still. This was me being too hungry. I couldn't wait. You know how you see food, you're just like, I'm hungry now. I woke up like, oh no. I was starting to get a headache. I'm like, that's because I was dehydrated. What did I eat for breakfast? Did I eat breakfast? I don't think I ate breakfast. I think I just... Yo, Jennifer, I could definitely make a freaking sweet potato pie. You should see all those damn potatoes. You saw them. Jeanette, honey, where'd you go? I'm gonna give Jeanette 30 more seconds. And if not, I'm actually going to let y'all go because I need to get prepared to go into my other group. But I do want to read for Jeanette before I leave. Robina, I know I said I was going to read for you, honey, but I think you'll be in the Infinite Healing Circle, and you know that starts in 7 minutes. So Damn. Hopefully she'll come back. And I am rocking with her guides. I'll go ahead and doing her reading. Jeanette. You did catch the end. I'm actually about to go into my group because we're doing we're gonna be taking the next hour to journal with each other. So Erica, if you home and you wanna come, the Infinite Healing Circle, that's on Facebook. Yes. Yeah, we're just gonna journal together. That's what we're doing. We're just gonna, hold each other accountable. We're doing the 10 days of divine connection challenge. And it does require meditating, prayer, and journaling every day. And so we'll meet every day for those 3. Well, not every day. We won't meet every day for meditation, but we will meet twice a day for prayer. Prayer in the rising and prayer at sunset, or prayer in the evening. We'll do that collectively as a group. Meditation is on your own, and all the other parts of the challenges are on your own as well. Meditation, it'll be a lot of journaling. But today we are answering the first part of the getting started section of it, which is, why are we starting this challenge? What is it that we're releasing? Why do we choose to deepen our relationship with the Most High? What has called us here? What do we want? What are our desires? What are our needs? That type of stuff. So I'm actually going to end this reading here, and I want to say thank you. I will save this live. I will come back on YouTube, but right now I need to go handle other business. So I really do hope to see you all in the Infinite Healing Circle that is on Facebook. The link is in the description down below. If you like this video, please be sure to actually like it. Comment down below if you feel called to. And share with a friend who you think this reading will resonate with. I want to say gratitude to our guides and the Most High God for bringing us here and allowing this to be a sacred space of divine union. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.